My name is Sylvia Chin. I'm a lawyer, partner of counsel at White&Case in New York City. My Chinese name is Feng Xin. In Cantonese, in Mandarin, apologies for my atrocious accent, is Feng Qianyi. I'm told that it means polite and serene. It's not what I was as a child, so I think it was wishful thinking on my mother's part. When my mother first came over and I was born, she didn't speak English, and friends of her and my father, they were given my Chinese name, and she said, I'd like to also have an English name for her. And the people she asked said, oh, try Sylvia, which is actually not very close to the Chinese name. I think Cynthia probably would have been right on point, but I was named Sylvia for that reason. I think it's really important to have a museum like the Museum of Chinese in America, because it's very important to know our history. So few people actually know the history. There are even things that I didn't even know until only recently, like the Chinese Exclusion Act and all of the legal cases that the Chinese brought. They were extremely litigious, and you would not think of the Chinese. You'd think, well, they must be really scared. Why would they bring all of these cases? But they brought all of these wonderful cases that informed a lot of legal principles. We did recently a trial reenactment of Oyama versus California. And this was a case that talked about due process and really was the basis of cases like Brown against the Board of Education. I think it was also other people, who saw, the opportunity to bring these cases, mainly lawyers at that time, who were not necessarily Chinese or Asian, but the fact that they were willing, to allow their names to be used and to really, be subjects of these cases. I think it's very important to preserve culture so that you can pass it along to the next generation.